Hello there, viewers. Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, which you just see me here having to restart the invasion of New Zealand again, and making the same mistake I did last time of mispredicting the port in which the invasion will start from. Or I presumed I have done so because the circles around Auckland. So then Vermont, you and your lot will move up to Auckland. And then Iowa, you and your lot will also move up to Auckland in this turn. You're going around instead of across through Wellington, or past Wellington. That'll be a 7-turn affair. Do I have anything in the Pacific I could send over to help? Like maybe in Fort Beard, maybe? No, Manila. No, I've got nothing in Borneo. Got the Swedish pagans up here. Pagans. The pagans will head down and help the invasion force. Three turns. Okay, so I moved on a couple of turns to try and see how the invasion of New Zealand would go, and obviously we didn't succeed, and so I'm trying again. This is the third time now. But yeah, we have now obviously sent down the battleship Swedish pagans to try and help with the invasion. We're losing stuff in the North Sea, West Indian Ocean and Northern Oceania. Yeah, that's North Oceania is up here, Moresby. Southeast Asia is here. And then West Indian Ocean would be our holdings at Comoros and Recon. No. Comoros Reunion Island isn't ours. Comoros and however the hell you pronounce this place then. Right. Got stuff in Gibraltar and stuff here. We got nothing in our holdings here to protect them. I think I can spare the 2 destroyers to head down to Victoria. Right, we've got a battle here, which is just a light cruiser versus light cruiser, so nothing important. Medium damage on each end. Finances, we're okay. Research, we just got stereoscopic 5, and I'm just now trying to rush research radar. Control stations, advanced ranged keeper in 7 months. 6 months of new shells. But yeah, what we're going to do now quickly is design a new battle cruiser, as the name Artero Dominatos has been unused in the Navy since the Artero Dominatos were sent to the scrapyards or museums. Although, something makes me think I should, just for the hell of the name, do the Arteros as super battleships. Which, thinking about it more, I'm gonna do a super battleship, and I'm also gonna do some battle cruisers, which will obviously be smaller. And the super battleship will take the Artero Dominatos mantle. That's as much as the gap as I'm going to reliably fit. Okay, now the funnels on this thing. This thing is going to be a triple funnel design, at least on the initial plan it's going to be. Then again, your initial plan changes with time. But yeah, these things will be fit with the new diesel engines, and their optimum speed's 33 knots, so 33 knots will be the speed that they have selected. Now guns are going to be 16s for right now, that is, though, because there can always be changes that will obviously change the plan of 16s. Changing places, just out to the ground. Capitalize on this good fortune. One word can bring around changes. Yeah, I say that sort of layout is okay with these things. Maybe actually move this further back, like forward I mean, there. And then move these guys more forward as well. Now secondary wise, to begin off with, they're going to be 6-inch, but then probably when the better 5-inch come around, we will 5-inch equip the ships. Give that the best firing angle it can have. Auxiliary stuff. The crop. Now the armor is going to have a 15-inch main belt, 6.5's fore and aft. Main deck is going to be 8-inch. And 4.5 fore and aft. 2-inch superstructure. 13-inch conning tower. As again, I'm like 1 Tortuga power, and I don't care about my admirals. Could I actually fit 3-inch where 2-inch guns go? Well, in my case, 3.1, because that's my preferred caliber of 3-inch guns, is 3.1. Now, as you might have guessed, this is an American hull, so guns pretty much everywhere possible. Opening those there stops that guy's firing. That stops you firing directly sternward, but honestly could be worse. And then you guys get triples at the front there, but that's because we need to fix our weight offset issues. And that's the only way I could think of fixing it. Okay, let's get down to twin 2-inch. No, God, I'm gonna have to replace that secondary tower. Why was I just suddenly thinking that a Japanese tower would actually work on an American ship? People think I've lost my little mind. So yeah, this design is twin 6s. And the 3.1s, which if I angle outward like that, and then this guy outward like that, yeah, I can fit 3.1s like that. So the 16-inch guns are going to be 16, 7, 14, because we can fit the 14 there. Yeah, you're all fine. Stereoscopic 5. Radio direction finder and sonar. Ultra Hydro 1. Auto loading. TNT 2 powder. Super heavy. Counter-ballistic incendiaries. Standard ratio. Now, electrical steering I found helps with weight. Like it uses less weight than the electro-hydraulics that I love using myself. Now, turtleback, anti-flooding, reinforced bulkheads, at least standard quarters. Now we're overweight. Okay. Alter the design a slight bit with a 14.5-inch belt, which is still more armoured than the Iowas were. On main belt at least. I don't remember the entire specifications of Iowa's armour, so conning tower only 10-inch now. And those 3.1s make them freeze. His 2-inch guns are sort of going to represent both of his guns, so 1.6-inch. 1650s. 2.51. Okay, 16-inch 50 cals. It's not updating the fact that they're no longer 50 cals. Can I move that one a little closer? No, that's like as close as I can get to each other. These I know are already as close as they can get to each other. Maybe removing those 1.6-inch mounts will do us nicely on helping our issues. Now, I got this information from Monroe, so thanks to him, I know that the 1.3 weight offset is actually a negligible difference and I shouldn't worry about it. And so I'm not going to worry about it. However, the 1.6 is that will kept. So I can destroy them. No, the 1.6 were actually all removed. Apparently. But then I'm now being proven that that is actually not the case. Oh, 3-inch, 3-inch. This doesn't help when they're the same look. No. Let me replace the tower. And then we all knew for efficiency reasons that it's got to be like that, and then assembly line 16 that should be there is there. Good. We'll just go twin fires from the very start. And then time to re-add in the 3-inch guns to a whole bunch of places on the thing. Free. Just everything to there. 3-inch, then unarmoured, which is great for the mountings they're in. "14-inch there. Okay. Now, time to get the name. Admiral Dominatos. Copy, paste in. Admiral Dominatos. Second. Design is worthy of being in the Navy. And then battle cruiser is what I wanted next. This, except for hull form, has got better stats. Got hull form and resistance, but resistance is, yeah, actually, it's got better stats entirely. So go with the hull with the better stats, and this guy will take up again, it's like center of the towers-ish, center-ish. Terra Dominatos is in. Now we just need to get our battle cruiser class in. Now, this thing is going to have quite a lot of secondary guns. Well, not just... Oh, least quite a lot of secondary guns. So this thing's a battle cruiser. In this sort of era of naval warfare, you're going to be equipped to twin 15s. No. Oh, we can't give you the 16s, so yeah, you're going to have triple 15s actually. Oh, poor conning tower crew. You're gonna be a large light cruiser. Large heavy cruiser, I mean. Oh god. Yeah, this is definitely a large heavy cruiser. As classing this thing as a battle cruiser, at least right now, won't be good, but I'm leaving there the ability to have this be updated to a proper cruiser. Battle cruiser, I mean, but actually, let's just go full large cruiser with this and 14-inch gun. This thing's oblivion. But yeah, the older ones, they've got the twin 16s. The newer ones have got the twin triple 14s. Sort of like the actual American battle cruisers. The Alaskas. Oh god, this is a hell where even the 3-inch too big. We're adding back in that extra there because of offset reasons. I don't really like. We're gonna have to leave a gap, but we're gonna have to leave a gap. Now, speed for this thing is 33.5. 33 will just be fine. With diesel powered engines. Electrical steering, balanced, crop 5, anti-torpedo, and bar 3. This will keep the triple bottom stuff from the battleships. electric, auto-loading, electrical, super heavy shells. You're being fit with the coincidence. Sonar. Five 5.2, 6.5, 3.5, 14, 2.5. Okay. 2. 1. 14. 6. 14. 14, 6, 14. Lastly, crew quarters. Yeah, and this class will be the Ventacinco di Mayo 2. Ventacinco di Mayo 2. Number 2, as number 1 isn't being retired yet. And we exit the constructor. And we build our new designs. One thing I think I'm going to do before I start my next campaign after this one is done is actually get the balance mod. That I know Monroe has mentioned about it a lot, and he actually uses it himself, and I'm thinking, yeah, maybe using a balance mod will do as well. So we have enough slots for... Do we have enough slots for 4 of the Arteros? If I can get 4 Arteros, it'll cost us a whole bunch, but yeah, we have the dockyard size to do so. Then 8 Ventacincos. No, we don't have the size for 8 Ventacincos. Six. No. 4. 4 Ventacincos, 4 Arteros. And then everyone who is not at sea currently can go to in being. This should help our deficit. that should also help our deficits. And into the research tab. Fingers crossed it works. Right. Here in the research tab, we're doing fine there. Advanced range keeper 8 turns away. New destroyers. Hulls, that is. So yeah, I say are definitely in a good placement here. Especially with our new ships on the way. And that we are also sending a fleet to transport defend in some of the areas we are needing to transport defend. Although I think I also need to move to the Shetland Islands too. Ooh, can we... Goodbye our destroyers. Okay, so those destroyers are definitely not going to be able to run the gauntlet to defend some of our transport areas. You're a part of the Philippine Sea. If we can move you down into Moresby, or one of you, or move the rally into Port Moresby. Move ships. Port Moresby, the rally. And then we got nothing to fear from targets up here, so we'll move Aragon and that lot into Manila. And then down here to Comoros we move those two. And this next turn our fleet will have returned, well, not returned, arrived at New Zealand, where they shall help with fresh troop and supplies our invasion. Now, on the victory points war, we're actually winning by roughly 45,000. West Indian Ocean. That's where we are sending ships to help out at with defending stuff, so it's not like they are thinking we're incompetent at defending our stuff. Maybe if I can send a fleet to take Malta, or I can take Malta and Cyprus in peace deals. We'll soon find out if I can. Oh god, if we're having this problem in a wartime economy, then I believe we're going to have a whole bunch of budgetary issues on peacetime economy. Triple turrets and light cruisers. Yes, please. Tarsals and convoy. Okay. So we're building 8 ships, repairing 1. And for our battleship building times, I don't think we'll be building any more of the classes we are currently building when they're completed. It's destroyer versus destroyer. As you already know, I don't fire. North Sea, Caribbean and West Indian Ocean. They're forcing my hand here. So Caribbean, Sirius Black, Venta Cinco. We sent down. Los Angeles is going to go into refit. Where are you? You're in the Red Sea. They're in an Ottoman port right now. Right. 6 months into the invasion will be this turn, and then 7. But this is our 3rd attempt at it, so 3 times 7, which is 21. We've been spending 21 months trying to invade New Zealand, if my estimations are correct. Guesstimations. So almost 2 years we've been trying to invade New Zealand. And will this be the turn? The turn where it all changes. Please be yes. Just so that I can start sending my ships back to areas where they won't be causing me so much debt. Yes, 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 yes. Persistence is a good thing. Okay, so you lot with Ira and Pagans are heading over there to San Francisco. You lot with Vermont are going to head to home to Manila. Yeah, we asked you to dock in there. Right, none of the ships I sent down to the Caribbean to defend there are at sea, so I can being everything, and you're stuck in. You're in an Ottoman port. We are going to mothball you, and then if they want you, then we'll give them. We'll give you away. But yeah, we have a 50,000 point advantage on victory points against the British. And we're technologically backward. One thing I do remember is that we have a particular battle cruiser we want our hands on. Pallas. Peace has been signed. So, first off, battle cruiser wise, we want Pallas. We want Newfoundland, Northeast Frontier. Yep, Pallas is ours, Newfoundland and the Northeast Frontier, and 3 million in funds. Newfoundland, Northeast Frontier would be, I don't know where. Where's the northeast frontier? Oh. Yeah, next to Baton. We can't cancel our alliance with Austria-Hungary yet. So, China we're close to going to war with. If we go to war with China, then Tonkin's going to be a problem. We want to take there and there, but I don't want to go to war with China. Okay. Just scrap you. We're not re-adding your crew when we've mothballed you. Los Angeles is refitting for 5 months. Yeah, it is a large refit. Ah, the Pallas. The Colossus class battle cruiser that we have so many fond memories of. So many fond memories. Yeah, right. Now, as we actually do have Pallas, I want to see what her equipment she has on her is. Right? We obviously knew about the 13.5-inch guns, but she's got a casemate battery of 8.3, a 7.1-inch gun up there, and a whole bunch of 2.5s. And then a quad torpedo launcher. Krupp 3, Vet 4 anti-torque triple. Except for the Krupp and the increased AP, which is a personal preference thing, I'm actually seeing this as a good design. Oh, that turret armor's a bit low, that's a bit high, that's a bit low, a bit high. But yeah, this thing has caused us so many problems, and she is being kept around as our sort of war prize ship. Our war prize ship as a show that yes, you can have a ship that has been more formidable to the US Navy than every other ship we've encountered, but you still can't defeat us. Which Pallas is the example of. Well, I could have probably spent the money that was used to get Pallas and the peace treaty on something a little different. Like maybe more territories. Or money, so then my budgetary problems here aren't actually killing me. Okay, Puerto Rico is suspended, so only Artero and Ventacinco 2 are being built. think mothballing a couple of the hailstones will do us good. Mothball 3 of those, then every single destroyer that can do so will go to limited. All the Agent 47s that can do so will go to limited. All the Sirius Blacks that can do so, including Sirius itself, limited. The old Vermonts, limited. The entire Navy, limited. I don't care about keeping up crew training anymore. Arizona, you have done a good service for us, but I think it's time that you go to mothballs. Limited and mothball the old battle cruisers that are in dock. Once the Iowa gets home, she is being scrapped as she's the last of the Twitch chat. Is not a good thing, class, and they're old. Hello there, Avocado. Welcome. I've only just checked Twitch chat now, and we've won our war against Britain, our second one against them, and Newfoundland is asked for a peace treaty. We just took a small area of Asia, the northeast frontier here, and yeah, I'm just trying to gear up a peacetime budget, but at the same time trying not to get rid of old ships of mine that are a bit too famous to get rid of. Oh, we have a new Artero Dominatos class, and we have Venticinco de Mayo number 2 coming out. Yeah, those are what Finland designed, those are my own design. Okay. Budget's still too high. How far away are we on researcher radar? That reduces armor cost, but reduction to armor cost would be a lot better, but yeah, reduction to armor costs. We're also working on that, and our research budget goes down to 50, our crew training goes down, our transport cap, I want to keep it there. There. Yeah, that held on enough for the ships that were still at sea to get back from being at sea. Oh, face cam. Yeah, that was a bit of a glitch yesterday with my PC that I had to switch out the face cam so I could still use keyboard. There, it's returned. With the right side or with being the left side and the left side being the right side, and I can't flip it. Yeah, you can do pictures as well in the ship submissions, and right. Oh yeah, I've got my only ocean liner based picture currently just being held up by one of my guitars on a guitar stand. Austria, no, we're not going to war with Britain again. Yeah, you can take the Cogswell. Vermont and Constitution are going into mothball. But you're still at sea. Oh, you're most likely with Ira's fleet heading back to... Yeah, heading to San Francisco. And everyone who has returned, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you're going to limited. Near, far, wherever you are. Sorry. Los Angeles is in refits. Okay, research can be brought back up. Well done, us. Okay, the black refits will occur now. Well, the last of them required, and... Okay, there's one more with the Boston, but... she can get it later. Ooh. Okay. Oh, you're all prowess. Good day. There we go. End of an era. The miles per hour class are gone forever. And then, as soon as Iowa returns, then the Twitch chat is not a good thing class be gone forever. And we've finally broken our alliance with the Austro-Hungarians. Well done, us. We still have our alliance with the Ottomans, as, yeah, the Ottomans are still seen it as lucrative to be with us. Right. So, new ships being built everywhere. And we've even got our own new ships, and stuff. Policies. We're pretty much neutral with everyone. Well, near enough neutral, I should say. Empire of Japan try and improve relations. Like, right. Twitch chat's not a good thing. Design is all gone. Everyone who's just returned back goes to limited. I mean, not in being. And Constitution gets mothballed. November to December, all ships that were under repairs are now repaired. The refitting blacks, Sirius Black class, still needs one last ship refit, and that's the Boston. I understand about indecision. I don't care if I get behind. No, not that, Boston. Avocado. Do we sail the sell the Venta Cinco de Mayo to the Ottomans, the original Venta Cinco de Mayo? Ah, that's fine. No, I'm not going to sell the original Venta Cinco de Mayo. The original Venta Cinco de Mayo, she's going to stay around as a museum ship. So, I'm going to give her like a token crew just to stop her from being sold to a different nation. You know what, we're going to fully recommission the Venta Cinco de Mayo. We're no longer in crippling financial debt. Well, as much crippling financial debt, I should say. So, yeah. I say, bring back the Venta Cinco. The original Venta Cinco, that is, because we've obviously got the second on the way. We'll give you the Arizona. Yeah, Venta Cinco de Mayo. Venta Cinco de Mayo and Vermont are going to all both be recommissioned. No, all the Vermont class that were mothballed except for Arizona, which is now an Ottoman controlled ship, will be sent back to commission, recommissioned, and in ship design, the Sirius Black 1930 design. Boston will get the refit. Toledo is being broken up for scrap. Now Palacia, she's only being kept around because of her history with us. while she was still under British rule. Now this thing isn't going to be known as Palace anymore though. This is going to be the USS. No, I don't need to do the USS. New Zealand. USS New Zealand, because we took New Zealand off the British through naval invasion, so yeah, you are now the USS New Zealand. And you are based out of Manila right now, aren't you? No, you're based out of there. But this is going to be the point where I start designating the ships, so YouTube viewers, if you don't want to go through me doing the designations, then please do kindly skip on to when the designations are over. I'm only going to be doing capital ships right now, so the Monroe is BB3. Arkansas is not going to have the name Arkansas. She's going to have the name Enterprise, and she's going to be known as BB6. And then Dominatos will take BB7 instead. BB-4. Pagans is BB-5. Dominatos is 7. BB-7. New Jersey is BB-8. And Wyoming is BB-9. And then Vermont is CAL, large light cruiser, large heavy cruiser 1. That's, yeah, heavy cruiser large. CAL-2. CAL-3. DiMaio is CAL, heavy cruiser large 4. New Zealand is I'm going to give New Zealand the CAL designation as well. Then Cinco de Mayo 2 is CAL-6, just because of her placement below New Zealand, although she was ordered before New Zealand was captured. CAL-7, 8 and then 9 is Constellation, so CAL-8. And Saratoga is CAL-9. Now all these cruisers and destroyers are going to take enough time that I'm going to do those off camera. Okay, I say we are okay enough to recommence construction of Puerto Rico and Enterprise. But only of Puerto Rico and Enterprise. No one else as of right now will be allowed back onto construction until we have the budgetary means to allow the continued construction. Eastern India is revolting against the British. Then again, with such a high unrest from our actions against them, it's no surprise. The British have had a revolt. Yeah, take the Lloyd Thomas. We'll be seeing the flag change very shortly. Policies. How are we relation-wise with everyone? Japan is getting worse and worse and worse. Relationship improvement with Japan, please. Right, so the Brits have completed some repairs. We didn't have DDs with a funnel barbette. Not this campaign. I've only got the Hailstorms and the Wicks. So the Hailstorms don't have the funnel barbette, they've got triple superimposed. Well, not triple turrets, but you know what I mean, the superimposed over each other. Speaking of the Hailstorms, they need a bit of a refit. I'm definitely sure I haven't done a ship with that setup, Avocado, so I don't know why you'd be saying that. Might have been another stream you watched that had done it. You mean the Swiss cheeses that got submarine to death? That was what I think you're talking about. The battle cruisers. as they were the ships we did for fun because we love Q turrets. Autoloaders, new coincidence, better depth charges, TNT2 powder. Yeah. But yeah, the Swiss cheeses were the just for last Q turret design. Diesel engines, which cost us a lot less than turbo electric drives, or electrical steering. That's the Hailstorm class refit. The other DDs that I've got were designed when you weren't here, which are essentially Didos. Didos but on a smaller hull. Well, I should say original run Didos, because the Didos had all sorts of different layouts, like some had 4-inch, some only had ABX 5.25, some only had ABXY, not the ABCXY. But yeah, I will just, for clarity reasons with the whole thing, bring up the other class and no, Didos. Atlantas had triple superimposed on both ends. The Didos were essentially the British Atlantas, which we actually designed the Didos first, which were triple superimposed forward guns, and then the Americans took our idea, lowered the caliber by 0.25 inches, and added an extra turret at the stern. And that's how the Atlantas came along. Speaking of Atlanta, I've just realised something. We've got the fast scout cruiser hull. Do you want me to bring one of the dogs up here with me? Alright, I'm heading back to my straight. Right. Yeah, that. No, the Didos had a triple superimposed on the front, and then standard superimposed at the rear. Okay. Which I'm actually just remembering from this conversation, we've got the Atlanta hull. Which means new light cruisers. Oakley dokley. Okay, now let's design the new light cruiser while he's gone. hull. That's like our heavy cruiser hull we got, but that's to use later. Fast scout cruiser. Go with this. Secondary tower. I'm going to have to very quickly disable the face cam, OBS, so just in case. 6-inch guns or 5-inch guns? 5-inch would be historically accurate for the class, but then again 6-inch is better long term. Okay, oil 2. Speed would be 35 knots. Actually, can't we fit like 5-inch on those sides? Or is that... no. Or is it 4-inch we could fit there? It's 4-inch. But I'm just going to go back to the 2s because simplicity. Had to move this all slightly more forward, but it's the thing that I can't. Now I can actually adjust the hull again. There. Diesel engines. Let me just finish doing these ships. First off, I actually need a video game character as well to name these after. Trying to remember. One. Yeah, USS Sonic. That's what the ship will be known as. Okay, secondary sorted, speed sorted, protection stuff. That's the cruiser, so double bottom will suffice. Cruise tie explosive. 2 powder. Super heavy auto loading 1. Electrical coincidence. RDF. Sonar. Mine laying. 2.5 inch. 2.5. No, I said 2.5 on the Main belt. 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay, I need to reduce something here. 6, 1, and 4 will be fine. Reduce the range. Below turret back a little bit. And no, this isn't Atlanta. Have you ever known Atlanta to have 6-inch guns? Okay, put beam back to 0. Barbette to 3. Shells to heavy. Shells to standard. Main deck 2-inch. Main arm belt 2-inch. Shorten the barrels. Shorten the barrels and booyah. Just so I can prove to you viewers that, again, he is wrong about. Yep, there's no barbette. That's just like the standard platform thing. Yeah. Enough stalling on stuff that is not important. Let's just start construction of some of those newer light cruisers and begin writing out the new fates for the Agent 47 class, because they are being replaced by the Sonic class. Oh, Faith can return back now. Right. That whole endeavour solved. Back to here. Got the Hailstorms fixing up. The Sonics are more expensive than my battle cruisers. Well, they're more expensive than the heavy cruisers actually as well. It's their diesel engines, I think. Well, I'm going to blame the diesel engines. Right. Now, without any more stalling, next turn. Okay. Right.
Jack, shut up.
Interesting indeed. France and Japan. No, I don't want to go to war with Japan. I've got to try and improve relations with Japan. Improve relations, improve relations. Not allied with anyone. I don't want a war, so. So you guys would have finished refitting this next turn. And we continue making our range finder research happen. Semi-auto reloading. It's 925. I thought we always got semi-auto before we got auto. Or am I mixing things up now for the purpose of mixing things up? Right. They're scrapping ships that aren't even 5 years old. Like, yeah, scrap. 929, 29, 1929. I didn't want war with Japan, but it seems that everyone is at war with Japan right now, so. Us with everyone but Russia. Have improved. And then immediately peace treaty to end hostilities. We're only getting a positive 500 million to our budget from that, and just calling it a day. Can't we just call it a day and we only get a budgetary increase slightly for a turn, and then you don't have to worry any further about any more people wanting to kill you than you already have. Okay, it seems that Japan does not want to have it be a simple matter. We want to go further with this. And going further with this, we will. Prepare to invade Pengu. Which will be sending out for us the newly captured New Zealand with that fleet. Okay, seeing as we have identified the war is not going to stop anytime soon, New Jersey and Constellation Saratoga can carry on their construction. And then this turn we will begin the invasion of Pengu. Which the invasion will be helped facilitated by the fact that Japan are pretty much having problems with everyone else in the world, that the Japanese Navy should hopefully be demolished by everyone else while we take locations off them. Oh yeah, we need to further our Sonic class buildings. 8 more ships. Alright, Ventasinka. My 2 is going to be at Gibraltar. Puerto Rico is going to be Biard. Constellation Saratoga are going to be fine there. Wyoming can't be resumed right now. That's it, that's the last of the heavy cruisers that needed refitting before the war started, refitted. Alright, we're going to have to deal with a submarine, and then after that we can begin the invasion of Pengu. And then, if that invasion goes well, we will take Taiwan. Well, try to take Taiwan off the Japanese, but... well, it's modern day Taiwan, but at this time it's known as Formosa. Empire of Japan. Invade Pengu. And if you need any assistance, then it'll be arriving in the form of Constitution. form of constitution and dent in however many turns it takes them across the distance they need to cross. Ah, Emperor of Finland, according to my users in chat, you have arrived here. Welcome. Semi-auto gun loading. We don't need that one, we've already got full auto loading guns. Okay, you guys can head up here and reinforce the New Zealand, X-Palace and Vermont. Nothing much additional on Twitch chat. It's one of their old ones. These ships are new. Well, I think they're new. No, there's no I think about it, they're new. Okay. Macon is a refitted Sirius Black. And we know how explosive the old Japanese ships are like. So yeah, we will go and fight. So yeah, by this point now, all the members of the Sirius Black class heavy cruisers have been given the 9-inch gun upgrade for, I believe it's Mark 5 guns. And Beijing there is quite an old, actually no, it's not the old Japan. Beijing's Chinese. Colombia was in an agreement with China, but then they had lost that agreement and then went to Japan. Yeah, I remember now. So the battle cruiser we haven't even gone against because it's a Chinese built battle cruiser. Yep, Macon is going at full speed. Buffalo is being held back by Agent 47 over here. Right, void off, void off. you are most likely going to have a use in this battle as being the torpedo ship to torpedo and kill the battle cruiser, but I want you currently just to follow the light cruisers, so then you have a chance to sort of sneak in. Yeah, this is an old Chinese battle cruiser that they sold to Columbia. Finland, as I know you're here, what do you think of the old Chinese design? I find it funny though that a Chinese ship that is fighting on the side of Japan when China is at war with, well, I think China's at war with Japan, or is just about to go to war with Japan. No, you've got a better target to go and kill off. Your torpedo target is that guy. I'll also inform the light cruisers that their torpedo target is that one battleship. With Buffalo, they got that angle just right. Excellent work, 47. You have just avoided being torpedoed to death. we've got a better target to go and insta-kill, essentially. It wouldn't let me detach Buffalo to make her fire torpedoes. Agent 47 going down. Oh, served well in its final action. Just not well enough. So it's going down level. Okay. Let's back to where it is. Bacon with its 5-inch guns. No, Mark 5 guns, I mean, not 5-inch guns. No, the Bacon isn't quite 5-inch. Outcome a defeat. How is it a defeat when we've sunk? Is it because that battle cruiser was outdated? Was it that? Transport's got away though. Surely that was a victory. my UAD calculations called that a defeat. A naval historian looking back wouldn't call that a defeat. The loss of 2 light cruisers, one of which is an old outdated light cruiser, for the sinking of a battle cruiser and 2 light cruisers, and saving the convoy that they were defending. Yeah, I call that I'd call that a victory for me. I'd call that a victory. This is still a problem going into the research screen. 3 turns, radar. Yes. I could actually reduce that time. Can I? No. Relations-wise with people, Russia and Britain. Oh, I'm not liking this. I'm going to try and improve relations with Britain. As Russia pose no direct threat to us. But that's only a direct threat. It would obviously still be a threat to us, but they probably don't have the capability of being a threat that Britain does. Although, speaking of Britain, we've had quite a lot of instances where we have actually beaten the Brits, so Cinco de Mayo makes a return. That's going to be in the next episode though, because actually nah, because I've already started the battle. We'll quickly, as long as we're quick, we can do it. which we should be. It's the Ventacinco Di Maio 1, that is, because there's obviously a number 2 on the way. You're getting out of here. Hollington, you'll be doing stuff this fight, but I'm going to be a lot more careful with you than I have been your sisters and fellow light cruisers. I'm saying that all in general. No. You screen the transports. Yes, one of those things again, so Ventacinco, slow down, and then your secondaries, fire in there, light cruiser, turn off your torpedoes, keeping his Ventacinco, look out. Ooh, you didn't keep your good luck from last time. Torpedoes. I should really pay more attention with these. No. You want to focus your main guns there. Your secondaries are only supposed to be focusing on the destroyers. Or your mains stay focused on the original target. Wouldn't even let me turn. Go aggressive. Get those off the ship and run. Get those off the ship. Run, run, run. Single torpedo, that's all it took. And then one of their light cruisers are gone. It's an older one, so it is kind of expected. Ventacinco, full speed, turn into them. It's too because they're going after our transports, we don't want that, so we'll just exacerbate our flooding. Opened ourselves up to Hanguro's broadside. Well, at least some good news. Hanguro has no torpedoes left. That's probably why. Take the 16s. Down to 19. Something's wrong with our bloody ship today, to quote Beatty. But if we can leave them focusing on Ventacinco instead of upon anyone else, we can. I'm just gonna do this. Ah yes, Admiral von Spee. Interesting fact as well, he actually had his sons on as sailors aboard some of the other ships in his force. None of them survived as well, but yeah, his family had been there. Right, so that's going to be the end of the stream now. Hope you enjoyed. Silent Service Go Asylum.